But NewsNation is told that a CIA report assessed that the top members of the Maduro regime would be the best ones going forward to run Venezuela. So did the CIA get it wrong, Senator?
Well, here's what I know. There was an election last year, all right? Maria Corina Machado was pushed off the ballot by Maduro, all right? They still proved that they basically won. I mean, I bet Maria would have gotten 90% of the vote. So what they proved that, Edmundo Gonzalez got 70 or 80% of the vote. And so, I mean, this is a country that believes in democracy. Venezuelans have fought for democracy in the past. Chavez, Maduro took it away. They're going to have democracy again. So whatever happens, when they have an election, they can either take the last election or have an election soon. Maria's going to be the president of Venezuela. That's what's going to happen here. Now, in the meantime, here's what we have to understand. Delcy Rodriguez is not the president of Venezuela. She is the head of the cartels, just like Maduro was. She was Maduro's right-hand person, right? So she's the head of a regime, the Chavez-Maduro regime. Now, what should we be doing today? Today, let's get these political prisoners released. One person, Maria Araposa, she was arrested only because she proved that Corina Gonzalez won. I talked to Maria Corina Machado today, and one thing we talked about is she's very appreciative of what President Trump has done, but we've got to get these political prisoners released, and we've got to stop this oppression.
Why are you so confident that
Rodriguez is doing right now? She's a person.
Why are you so confident, Senator, that Maria Corina Machado would be the future leader of Venezuela? We know she won the Nobel Peace Prize last year in 2025, but the Trump administration hasn't really embraced that possibility going forward. Should they?
Well, I think what we need to have is have an election. I mean, the president doesn't need to pick, who the next president's going to be. Let's make sure we have a democratic election. We can make sure that happens. Let's have a peaceful transition, right? And then whoever wins, they win. Now, do I believe it's going to be Maria? Yeah. Maria Corina Machado is a fighter. I mean, she is loved by Venezuelans in Venezuela and in America and in Chile and in Colombia, every place Venezuelans have gone, because she has been a fighter forever. So it's going to happen. I want it to happen quickly. I appreciate what the president has done. I understand the process of a transition to a democracy. It's going to happen.
Let me take you to Cuba, because you made a comment, Senator, it was on 60 Minutes, it aired a few weeks ago, that if Maduro were to go, you said, quote, it'll be the end of Cuba. Here was Secretary of State Rubio and President Trump in the recent days, and then we'll pick it up on the other side.
One of the biggest problems the Venezuelans have is they have to declare independence from Cuba. They tried to basically colonize it from a security standpoint. So, yeah, look, if I lived in Havana and I was in the government, I'd be concerned.
They got all of their income from Venezuela, from the Venezuelan oil. They're not getting any of it. And Cuba literally is ready to fall.
Do you believe it is the beginning of the end of Cuba still? And if so, when is Cuba liberated?
Oh, it's going to be the end of the Diaz-Canel regime. The Castro regime is going to happen. We're in the process of happening now. I mean, I was with Jose Daniel
When do you think? Like within weeks or months?
Everything takes longer than you think, right? Look, I'd like everything to happen today for the kids of Venezuela, for the kids of Cuba. But I think it's going to happen. I think it will probably happen maybe this year, maybe next year. It's going to happen. I thought Maduro will be out by Christmas. It took a little bit longer. So who knows when it's going to happen? But we're going to get democracy. Think about it. This is not other parts of the world. In the Southern Hemisphere, people have fought for democracy. They have a background of fighting for freedom. The people of Cuba are fighters for freedom, right? So this is going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen. Today will be a great day, but it will happen.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.